As plans for a new campus at Edwardsville progressed, 18 clergymen from various denominations came together to form the new board of directors for the Religious Council at Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville in 1962.
These were men of great dedication and commitment and men of vision who could envision seeing the Religious Center established one day.
The purposes, as stated in the Articles of Incorporation of that year, included to provide for persons attending and interested in Southern Illinois University Edwardsville campus ways and means to achieve religious and moral instruction and entertainment, having due regard for the views of persons of different religious beliefs, and to provide physical facilities to do so. Soon, plans were in place for an on-campus building design similar in spirit to the original campus core buildings. Initial fundraising efforts failed, however.
There were primarily two major considerations that caused some difficulty early. One is the complications that can arise by putting a religious building on public land. This was nicely resolved by the original board by having the land leased from the university and the building owned by the Religious Council. Also, it's quite possible that the original design called for more funds than were easily available.
A new building committee was organized, and funding would now come from 6 participating denominations.
These men had to be comfortable with working with various denominations and various faiths to accomplish a common goal.
At this time, Southern Illinois University Carbondale School of Architecture was approached to help with design and construction plans.
Fuller was a full professor at the university, and his home or residence was there in Carbondale.
Buckminster Fuller responded to this request in a letter dated December 17, 1968, that said, "It would give me great joy to serve as architect for your new building, and that this project inspires me."
The importance of this religious center derives from its association with Buckminster Fuller. He was one of the intellectual giants of the 20th century. A few years ago, they asked some 400 experts to vote on the greatest futurist in the history of the world, and Buckminster Fuller came out first above such luminaries as Leonardo da Vinci or Isaac Newton.
Fuller had a definite vision of what the building should look like and what it would represent, and was able to articulate this vision in his proposal to the Religious Council.
Buckminster Fuller led the way in a lot of the philosophies that are displayed in this building. The dome itself, of course, is an invention that he created. And with that patented structure, he came to the conclusion that he can enclose the most volume for the least amount of material used. And there are a number of other sustainable opportunities that he has provided. The earth-integrated aspects of this building, hugging the earth, is an energy-saving technique that is beginning to be used today, as well as the opportunity to collect solar gain through the windows and the dome itself.
The architectural firm of Fuller and Sadow Incorporated of Cambridge, Massachusetts, was approved to provide a design and architectural drawings and specifications. The building was constructed in 1971. To carry on the work of the founders of the center, a nonprofit organization, the Friends of the Religious Center, was formed to aid the University Religious Council in raising funds for building maintenance and sponsoring events.
After 9/11, a series of interfaith dialogues was initiated to help members of the campus and regional communities learn about the faith traditions of their neighbors and to address issues of common concern.
This series led to one of the main programs established by the FRC, which is the annual Celebration of World Faith. Each year, a different theme is explored, and this popular event serves the aim of developing the dome, which symbolizes the whole planet, as a center of intercultural and interdisciplinary exchange of ideas and fellowship. The other annual event hosted by the Friends is the Spiritual Leadership Awards Banquet. Its purpose is to recognize community and national leaders whose dedication and innovation bring about greater human and environmental well-being.
At the banquet, we are now also honoring individuals and groups whose innovations protect the well-being of the earth and its inhabitants. At this time in history, environmental sustainability is an urgent priority, and it is a moral and spiritual imperative for the various religious traditions of the world to be stewards of the earth.
An offshoot of the Friends Group, Works Group Edwardsville, offers dialogues and distinguished speakers in an ongoing discussion of religion and science.
One of our speakers was Pauline Hilaire, an elder of the Lummi tribe of the Pacific Northwest Coast. She spoke on the topic of spirituality and sustainability from the perspective of the Coast Salish people. It's a rare and valuable opportunity to hear from a native elder who is knowledgeable about history from nearly 100 years ago.
I took on the task of contacting Shoji Sadao to ask him to speak to the university, to a group of people. Mr. Sadao collaborated with Buckminster Fuller in building and designing the religious center. Now this man's a bit of a celebrity to me. He's a world-renowned architect. He worked with an incredibly famous and wonderful person, Buckminster Fuller, early in his career. His career has been involving beautiful architectural works all over the world. And it was a delight to meet with him and to dine with him and to speak with him and to hear him speak about these great men in his past.
The planning and construction of the Religious Center to serve the student body, personnel, and faculty of SIUE, as well as outreach to the larger Edwardsville community, was a significant factor in the development of the SIUE campus.
There are many exciting and fun things that happen here at the center. Weddings, baby naming ceremonies, students enjoy all the amenities that we have here for them on campus.
This is the place where we have all of our meetings for the Catholic Newman Student Union organization, as well as weekly masses for the students.
All of campus, it doesn't matter what religion you are, you're always welcome there. And so we always have activities that are based on just how to live life and still be Christian. That's kind of our main focus.
As an SIUE student, I feel like the Dome has offered so much to me. Throughout the years, I would have to say that without the Dome, a lot of my friends that I have now, I wouldn't have.
This really is a unique place. It's a very special place because we're sort of like a laboratory. We're like the world in microcosm. We have a lot of faith traditions that are represented, and the goal, I think, that all of us share is to help our students learn how to live and work and communicate with people who may hold religious views and philosophical views that are different from their own.
We've been meeting here at the Religious Center at SIU Edwardsville for 14 years now, and this is a very sacred space to us. We conduct this Northwest Coast American Indian medicine practice as it was taught to us by the American Indian elders themselves. We're very thankful and very blessed to have this very wonderful space to come and meet and pray.
There are possibilities for reaching into the architectural community, the university communities around the world, really, and the problems, dealing with the problems of multiple religions in an unsettled world.
This building, this dome, is a very important piece of the university as an alumnus of this university, and it's important that we maintain what the direction of those who started this building. Our goal is to maintain it and make sure it is used with as many different faith traditions as possible.
We envision the center as a place where people of all ages, from all walks of life, can receive inspiration, fellowship, learning. We'd like to see people say to themselves, hey, what's going on at the Dome on a Friday night?
There's great things that can happen here. We have this canvas that Buckminster Fuller designed. It's a place to explore different people and different societies, the religious beliefs. The landscaping around the dome presently is not appropriate for a building of its stature. We have plans for gardens surrounding the dome with connecting paths leading to a reflection pool.
There are even greater possibilities in the future in which we can provide opportunities, provide space, provide resources for the campus community to come and learn about issues such as sustainability, stewardship of the earth.
I see two things. First of all, a place where people from all over the world can come to pay respect to the heritage of Fuller. And the other thing, of course, I see is it being a center for promoting interfaith dialogue and understanding, not only on the campus and locally, but nationally and perhaps internationally.
Because sustainability is an urgent priority, and because environmental sustainability is a common concern of the religious traditions and cultures of the world, and because sustainability is central in the thought of Buckminster Fuller, we are changing the name of the Religious Center to include sustainability. In order to expand the Religious Center and our drive forward and to represent our wider vision, the new name of the Religious Center will be the Center for Spirituality and Sustainability.
We can only maintain a rich variety of programs and create new programs with your help. The future prospects of the center are helped by good attendance at worship services and the many other events we offer. So we invite you to make use of the facility and to come and enjoy the building. We need volunteers from time to time to help with landscaping projects, special events. So please, let us add your name to our special events volunteer list. We need creative and committed people to work on the board, so think about it and give us a call. Opportunities for assisting financially abound at many levels. Can we count on you for some monetary help when these needs arise? Consider being on our list of angels. Go to our website or just give us a call.
One of the greatest things about my life is the volunteer work I do at the center. The people I work with are great. We have a great time planning our events and conducting them.
The multi-denominational cooperation which occurs here is also very good and meaningful to me.
I came to this site on a regular basis about 15 years ago, and I found just sitting in this building gave me a sense of freshness, a sense of hope, a sense of belonging.
I was brought in as a lawyer, but I quickly saw what was happening at the center, understood the mission, met other friends, went to some programs. I found myself hooked.
This project has given me great opportunities to meet a lot of great people, a lot of passionate people that want to save this building and want to make it the international project that it really should be.
Well, it's given me a great deal of satisfaction to work with this center because I've always had a strong feeling for interfaith dialogue and interfaith understanding.
I'm the guy that's in charge of the physical plant here. I enjoyed the challenge that a building like this presents.
The University Religious Council has so far managed to keep this center in excellent repair. Soji Sodao, the renowned architect who worked with Fuller on the building, noted that fact with pleasure during his April 2008 visit. However, financing is basically month to month, and little provision can be made for major overhauls, repairs, and other regular preventive maintenance programs needed for a building that's 35 years old. The long-term survival of the center requires a significant endowment. So if you, a relative, or an acquaintance would like to discuss how you might be able to help the center, please give us a call.